What is up, you guys? Today is Monday, September the 30th, and it is 1:50. Wait. I got the job. I got. Oh my.
Hello?
Mom.
What?
Guess what?
What?
I got the job.
I'm like, oh my God.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes, I got
you got it.
it. Oh.
Oh, God, you call your grandmother.
I'm about to, but I have to call you first.
I know you didn't bring us the spice. You put the right people in the right places. She worked so hard. I think you know.
Yeah.
She deserves this job.
Then I
Pleasing him this morning.
I plead every single day, and then I have so many people that have been praying, and everyone's prayers have come together to make me get this. Hey,
Hey, how are you?
hey, I'm doing well. I just wanted to call you for a second just to let you know that I got the job. What is up, you guys? I hope you all are doing swell, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Alexis. Definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I post post-grad life, lifestyle, travel, my Doing Swell podcast, as well as very soon I'll be posting work week in my life type of videos, because as you guys can tell by the title today, I have gotten my job at one of my dream companies, and I'm so excited to just like sit down and kind of just talk over everything with you guys. I have a few questions just to make this kind of flow a little bit easier, but I'm so excited to announce that I have gotten my job, my corporate big girl job, and I'm gonna kind of tell you guys as well my role within the company. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you guys are new to my channel, I graduated last fall with my degree in international studies and a double minor in international business and sociology. So throughout college, I studied abroad, I took a bunch of languages, and basically my degree centered around international business, area studies, environmental ethics, and stuff along those lines, since international studies is such a broad major, and I kind of talked about it in my back to school episodes on my podcast, so I'll have that playlist linked down below. But I kind of went more in depth with my major and all that stuff. But last year, fall of 2018, in August, I graduated, and throughout this past year I have been modeling. I've been just taking a much needed break, and then maybe 2 or 3 months ago I've been like avidly trying to find a job within my field, and it was tough. I've documented it within my vlogs, which I'm glad I did that because it just shows me how far I have come. And then, like I said, within another one of my vlogs, my city had this job fair, and something just told me to go. So I ended up going. The people who hosted it is the company that ended up hiring me. And yeah, I'm just gonna go more into detail with that. I actually found out that I got the job on September the 30th. So that was last week. Today is October the 7th when I'm filming this. So I think I'm gonna upload this video tomorrow or in the next few days. But I've just been like so excited. It still hasn't set in just yet. Just the anxiety and stress of post-grad life has just evaporated from me, and now I just feel kind of back to myself, because post-grad is so hard, you guys. I don't think school prepares you so much for like that huge transition of coming out of college. You have a bunch of high highs, but you also have some low lows of just kind of figuring out what you want to do, figuring out yourself and where you best fit within any aspect of life that you're trying to get to. I wouldn't be anywhere without my faith, to be honest, and throughout this last year, it has taught me to have a stronger faith with God and all that stuff and just enjoy life. So like I said, I'm gonna go through all the questions and just kind of answer some of what the job entails and all of this different stuff. But I found out last week, and I decided to make it today because today has been a really good day, and I also got my makeup kind of done. So I decided to put on my business blouse, my pearls, and my diamonds, and just sit down and tell you guys that I finally got my job. But before I get into the questions, I just want to say thank you all so much for all of your love and support. All of my friends on YouTube, as well as family who watches and friends, everyone has been so supportive and praying over this entire process, because I've been kind of hinting at like interviews and all that stuff within my vlogs. And then of course family and friends know that about the company and like the interview process and all that stuff. So I just want to say thank you all so much for all of your love and your prayers, because it just honestly means so much to me that so many people were rooting for me and just sending me all the best wishes. So yeah. So I already told you guys my degree and what I graduated with last year, but this past year of post-grad, like I said, I have been modeling, I have been traveling, and I've been just kind of like taking a much needed break, because I'm a type of person, I love school, but school also really stresses me out, especially to the later half of it. So I enjoy going to class, I enjoy learning, but I also just know that if I went into a job right after graduating college, I would just be burnt out. So I did actually need this past year to just like reflect and properly relax and just do some stuff that I've been really wanting to do. I've been doing modeling, I've been making YouTube videos, which is like my hobby, and I enjoy it so much. And I just had the opportunity to do that and just kind of figure out what I want to do as a career, because once you get into a career, it's hard to kind of shift sometimes, especially being like a young adult. And I just know that I needed that time. So within that past year of me being post-grad, that's what I've been doing. And like I said, the last 2 or 3 months I've been avidly looking for a job. And then when did I get the job? I actually got it last week, September the 30th. I thought that I knew in my heart that I had it because I just named it and claimed it. But there was another role that I applied for, a marketing position. And I was like, they sent me a notification saying that I didn't get that position. I thought that was weird since it's such a big company. I was like, usually they don't do that. So I was like, oh, I got this job. Then I emailed one of the guys that I interviewed with, and maybe 10 minutes later, I got the email saying that I got the position and I got all my benefits, I got the acceptance and all that stuff. So that's when I found out. Oh, also, I didn't even tell you guys the job role. So it is an entry-level sales position. So I'm in the sales marketing division. I don't know much about it so far because I'm still waiting for the proper description. But within those work week in my life type of videos, especially that first week going into work, I'm definitely gonna share more with that, but I'm not gonna share too much because I don't know, I just want to keep some of that private. But since people have been praying and been so supportive, I thought that I should just sit down and tell you guys that I got the job. But it's a sales marketing position, and I'm really excited about it. It's a great way to get my foot in the door with this company because there's so much opportunity to move up and move around and just really expand my wings. So I was just looking for a position where I can learn the backhand end of the company, as well as gain some new skills and mature some skills that I already learned in college, as well as just getting my foot in the door and making mentors and making those connections within the company. The next question is, how long did the interview process take? And the interview process took about a month. So I had my initial first like phone call interview, which a lot of people do have. It's just like a screening over the phone. It was about 30 minutes, and then I found out in that phone call that I made it to the second round of interviews, and the second round of interviews were actually on like their web type of thing. So it's like Skype but professional. I think it's called like Cisco or WebEx or something like that. And that was about a 45-minute phone interview, like video phone interview call. And that was maybe a week after my initial one. And then after my second interview, I found out maybe 2 or 3 days later that I made it to the third and final interview. And the third and final interview actually took place 2 weeks after the second one. And that was with 2 people that I can actually see and then 1 person over the phone. And that interview lasted about an hour, hour 10. So that one was the hardest interview. After that, I kind of cried because I was like, I prepared so hard for it, but such a broad role, so I didn't know exactly what to prepare for. I just found stuff online and just made sure I had my talking points and how I could be best fitted within the company. But then I just gave it to God, and I felt really confident even though it was hard, but I just felt in my soul that I got that job, so I just named it and claimed it, and then I ended up getting it. And then within the 3rd interview, I just sent like a thank you email after that, and they told me that I should hear something the 1st week of October. So a little bit of the post-grad stress did leave me, but I was just so antsy still, and then I ended up finding on September the 30th that I did get the job. When did I start looking? I actually started looking, like avidly looking, like I said, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, where I was applying to like so many jobs a day. I had like a Google spreadsheet of all the different companies that I wanted to apply for, whether they be in Memphis, in Nashville, in Texas, in New York. It was just all over, and I was just like sending out emails and sending out resumes, and I would get an interview here, I would get like an email back there, but nothing actually stuck. And through this whole post-grad period, I've learned that if something is for you, you will have it. God has made a way for you to have it. So with that, I've just learned how to let go and let God. If something is meant for me, I will have it. And there's a reason why I didn't get those jobs, because I landed the job with the company of my dreams. So I'm super excited about that. So the next question is, when do I start? And I actually start on October the 28th. So I have little under a month to just do whatever I want to. So I'm going to a few places just to travel before I start my corporate life job. I'm also just relaxing, hanging out with friends and family. I'm making a lot of videos because I want to be able to have some stored up for that first like couple of weeks of transitioning, as well as I just feel really good, so I want to make as many videos as I can, because I was at a point that I was so stressed that I didn't want to make videos, and this is like an outlet for me to be creative and be myself, and it's just a really good hobby. So now, since I have like that stress has left me, I'm now in the mood to be making videos non-stop. So I'm going to be doing that and just prepping for work, getting clothes together, decluttering my closet, just getting my life together. I paid for my car note in full, so I don't have a car note anymore. I'm just doing everything and getting ready for work to start. So the next question is, what company am I working for? And for privacy reasons, since I'm planning on making like work week in my life type of videos and vlogging a lot, of course not vlogging at work, just vlogging before and afterwards. But for privacy reasons, I'm not gonna say where I work. If you're like a family friend or a friend, you already know where I work. But since I'm putting this out on the internet, I think for right now, I want that to stay private. But it is one of the big 4 international companies that is based in Memphis, so their headquarters is in Memphis, and so they do international business on a major and huge scale. So one of the big 4 companies here in Memphis, they do business all throughout the United States, all throughout the world, but their headquarters is located within Memphis. So you can do some research and guesstimate what company that is. But yeah, and then also, what kind of content can you guys expect? So definitely some work week in my life type of videos, corporate business outfit lookbooks, night routines, morning routines, vlogs, of course. Pretty much kind of the same. It's just going to be altered a little differently, because now I get to make work week in my life type of videos, which are my favorite to watch. I'm so excited that I get to make those now. I'll probably end up making some more like post-grad videos as well, like navigating and finding jobs and all that stuff, because I feel like that can be very beneficial for you guys who have been following me on this journey of finding jobs and interviewing and prepping and resumes, which I do have a podcast episode that's up where I go about like resumes and cover letters and all that stuff, so that's linked down below. But I'll be probably making more like post-grad, just like navigating your early 20s and all of that stuff that being a young adult entails. So definitely make sure you stay along for the journey because it's going to be a really fun and exciting one. And so the last question is any tips or advice. And like I said a little bit earlier, the major tip and advice that I would give is to not give up. The perfect opportunity for you in this season of life will come to you. All you have to do is keep working hard and not lose faith. I see quite a few people who get discouraged and just lose faith or just settle, but you can't do that because you're not giving yourself enough credit or enough justice. Always keep God first. I know religion is so important to me, and I don't know where I would be mentally without having religion and God and my family and all that stuff. So my tip or a piece of advice is to not give up and not quit. Know what you're worth, and whatever you're trying to work towards, make sure you're the best at it. And just don't give up. Keep working hard. Your shot will come. People are always willing to take shots on people, especially young adults, especially if you're entry level. So I say that put yourself outside of your comfort zone. I talked about in that vlog when I went to the job fair how I have like anxiety when it comes to crowds, but I had a goal in mind and I didn't let my anxiety stop me from getting my job. So even though I am more shy and reserved, I did put myself outside of my comfort zone, and I was professional, and I marketed myself well. I had all the right credentials, and I went and got my job. So with that, I say put yourself in kind of difficult positions that will lead to something that can be fruitful for you in the future. So that is my tip and advice. Just don't give up and keep working hard. So yeah, I'm so excited to like sit down and film this video, you guys. I hope this all made sense. But as the time goes on, I'll be talking about this more in depth within my vlogs, and I'll probably do another life update video before I start work and all that stuff about how I feel. But I just want to sit down today and just say, I got my job, you guys. And thank you so much for all your love and support. If you can't tell right now, yeah, my ring light is hitting me. Yeah, the sun is hitting me. Yeah, I got some highlight on my face, but your girl is beaming. I am so freaking excited. And when I got the call actually that I got the job, I was vlogging like over here by the window, and I like popped my camera up. I was about to vlog for the week, and I looked down at my phone because I had my phone like right here. I looked down, I was like, wait. I immediately kept the camera going, and I just like called my mom and told her, called Kendall, called my grandparents, texted all my good girlfriends, and I'm so glad I have that on footage, and you guys have already seen that, but I am beaming, and I'm so like, I'm just content, and I'm so happy, and I'm so excited for the future. I'm a person who loves change. I love adventure. I love the unknown. I love the future because I know that no matter what, God has got me. So I don't fear the future. So I'm super excited to just see what God is going to be unveiling within this job and this role and this position. And I'm so glad I started my YouTube channel when I did, because now I have all of these memories to look back on in years and months to come or whenever, and just see how far I've come. So yeah, I'm rambling, but thank you guys again so much, and I'm gonna get ready. I have some stuff to do, but thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Yeah, so your girl's got a job, and I will check you guys out later. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys later. Bye, you guys.